Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pressure cooker ham pot pie. Okay, I'm starting out in my 6-quart electric pressure cooker. I have 1 pound of cubed ham. Bought this at Walmart. I'm going to get that down in there with the juice that's in it because that's added flavor. You could cut ham up if you like, but this way it's just easier. And the dog goes for a drink right when I start the video. Perfect timing, Bella. I have 6 medium potatoes that I diced up to about this size in 4 cups of water. I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. And I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 more cups of water in there, guys. So that makes a total of 6 cups of water. Now, I'm not going to add any salt at this point because I'm using this Goya ham flavoring. Turn it around so you can see the English side. And this stuff's really good. It makes it taste like you were cooking this in a ham hock all day long. I'm going to stir in 2 packs. These are the packs you get in the box. I'm going to stir in 2 of the packs and give this a taste to see if it's seasoned enough. If not, I can add more. And my bird Dexter is going crazy in there. It's feeding time today. It's one of the days I feed him, so he wants it. Let me give this a stir. And there's some of the ham base that isn't broke up. That'll break up as it cooks, but I'm gonna add another pack in and give it a taste. It's tasting really good, guys. This stuff here is not that expensive and it's really delicious. Put that down in there. Give that a taste. And I'm going to go ahead and add 1 more pack in. That'll be a total of 4 packs. And in this box, I'm correct to get 8 packs of seasoning. So you have enough for multiple recipes. This would also go great ham and bean soup, guys. That's what this is tasting like right now. Alright. I'm going to grab my lid. Put it on there, make sure we're set on there tight. I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 6 minutes. And then I'm going to let it do a quick release. Let me find a button that has 6 minutes. Okay. Okay, this will come up to pressure. It'll do its thing, it'll cook. Then we'll let the pressure drop naturally. Did I say quick release? We're going to let release naturally. Then we'll go ahead and put the pot pie in. Okay, I'm going to make my pot pie dough the way my mom taught me, the way she always made it. I'm going to start out in a bowl with a cup of water. I'm going to go ahead and crack 1 egg in there. Get rid of that shell. A teaspoon of salt. And if I need more dough, I can make more batches. And I'm going to start adding in flour. I'm going to start with about a cup until it gets the right consistency. And I can tell already I'm going to need a little more, so I'll try a cup and a half. Just want to blend that. I'm going to go ahead and add more flour, and I can get this egg broke up in there. I'm going to add another cup in here. You just want to keep adding your flour in here until it gets to a nice dough consistency. You don't want it too dry, but yet you don't want it too sticky. And if you're uncomfortable with making a homemade pot pie, you can very easily go to the store and buy the dry pot pie squares and put them in. But nothing beats homemade. Try a little bit more. So I'm thinking we're at about 2 cups of flour, guys. Sprinkle a little more in there, so we're going for about 2.5 cups. Okay, that's starting to look good right there, guys. And this should give me enough pot pie for this recipe. Like I said, if not, I can always make more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set this aside just for now. Okay, off camera I have a piece of foil that's floured to put my pot pie squares on. I'm using a large cutting board that I floured to do my pot pie. Even though I clean my table really thoroughly, the cats get up on it when I'm not around, and I don't feel too comfortable with putting food right on it like that. That's just one of my peeves I have. And I'm going to add a little more flour to this dough, and I'm just going to work a little bit to take the stickiness out of it. I'm trying to keep one hand relatively clean if I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and roll out my pot pie dough. That bowl out of the way. You don't want it so thin that it breaks apart, but you don't want it thick. You don't want it thick pot pie. So that's looking good about there. Get a knife. And I'm just going to start cutting out pot pie squares. Turn that over once. And you want them about like that. They're not all going to be perfect, but that's alright. Just get as close as you can. So I'm going to go ahead and make all my pot pie up, and when it's time to open up the pressure cooker, I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, my 6 minutes are up. I'll have to do a semi-natural release. Towards the last few minutes, I hurried and rushed it along. Now I'm going to cancel my keep warm, and I'm going to push any button on here just to get this heated up to a boil. And while that's coming up to the boil, I'm going to taste that quick for salt before I put my pot pie in. And that's tasting good. I'm going to go ahead and gently lay my pot pie squares in there, or pot pie pieces, because not all of them are squares. You want to try not to let them touch each other, just till they soak in a little bit of that juice. And this guy here is a real sticky one. Go ahead and get him down in there. Just a gentle stir. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep putting my pot pie in. And all this pot pie may not fit in here, but that's alright. It's better to have a little extra than not enough. Okay, guys, now that this is starting to come up to the boil, I'm going to go ahead and add in some parsley. And this is just for pretty much for color, a little bit of flavor. And you want to stay with this because it could burn very easily on you. I'm going to stay here and stir this every now and then for a few minutes. Let this cook for about 5 minutes. And the flour in that pot pie is going to thicken this up. As you can see, it's starting to thicken up. So I'll let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'll taste the pot pie and see how it's doing, see if it's ready to go. Okay, guys, this is done. It took about 8 minutes. The only bad thing is my potatoes kind of cooked down a little bit. I guess I should have cut them a little larger, but it'll still be good. Let's go ahead and fix up a bowl and see what we got. Okay, guys, let me get in there and give this a taste. Let's try with some ham. Ham is nice and tender. Now we'll try some of this pot pie. Get a piece of that cut off. I don't want to say too much, it's hot. Pot pie is really good. It has a good homemade flavor, as you see it was. Has a little bit of a bite to it. That's the way you want it. You don't want it real mushy. And like I said, my potatoes are pretty much missing in action, or I would taste a potato for you. But overall, it's really delicious. Nothing beats good homemade pot pie. Alright, there you have it, guys. Pressure cooker ham pot pie. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.